Boy, my PlayStation needed a clean, and Jesus Christ, this team is getting absolutely destroyed. What the flip? But anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about possibly the worst car crash I have ever seen. Okay, so me and my friend, it was a Friday night, literally the Friday just gone. We decided to go out and get a drink because it was like my birthday a few days before that. I hadn't seen him. So there's only like one way out of my town, and that's to obviously go through the main road. You leave my town, go through some bushes, and then you end up into the next town. Obviously, it's not that hard. It's not, you won't get lost or anything like that. And because that's the reason, there's only like 2 buses that go down this road. It's a pretty busy road, and that's where the car crash had to happen. We were on the bus, and the bus was going extremely slow. We're like, whoa, it's like they're like a car breaking down, or is the bus breaking down? Something like that. Why the hell are we driving like at 2 miles an hour? So we go downstairs, we speak to the bus driver to see what was going on, and she said she can't go any further. We're like, why? She was like, there's a car crash literally about a 5-minute walk, not even that far. It's just round the bend. Bear in mind, it's a very bendy road, so this is why they crashed. It's literally just round the corner. So we get off the bus and we decide to walk on because we're closer to town than back home. Back home would be about 45 minutes to an hour walk back. Town is just like 20 minutes. We can jump on any bus because as soon as we get into the main part of town, there's obviously loads of buses that take you deep into the town center. So we're like, no, fuck it, we got this far, we're gonna walk. We had to obviously go past the car crash. That's how I managed to get these pictures. I felt really bad for taking the pictures because this car crash was possibly the worst one I've ever seen. It was involving 3 cars. I think it may have been fatal or really bad. I don't think anyone died, but I did hear that there was serious injuries. There's like 3 ambulances, about 4 fire trucks, and God knows how many police cars. So they wouldn't let us through, so I was just standing there. I saw the passenger of the main car. He had like a bloody finger. He wasn't too badly injured. And the picture I'm about to put on screen right now of this car, she wasn't injured at all. We were speaking to her, but her car was pretty fucked up. There's no way, that's written off. You have to go get a new car. So we were speaking to her a little bit just to like get an idea of what the hell just happened. Oh my god, there's so many traumas there. So we're speaking to her. She said that she crashed last. She crashed into, after they crashed, she couldn't stop and she hit them. So I'll put the picture on screen now for you guys to see. Yeah, so as you can see, it was a pretty nice Mercedes, and the front of it is just absolutely crushed. She was fine, like I said. Passenger of the main car, he was a bloody thing. His fingers all cut. I think he had glass stuck in it, he said. A driver, I don't think, I didn't see him, so maybe he got rushed to hospital or something like that, or in one of the ambulances. I didn't see him at all. But the serious one, the most serious one, was the woman in this car that I'm about to put on screen right now. Yeah, so as you saw in that picture, the Ford in the middle of the car, that was the main culprit. He was the one that was probably speeding and crashed into the woman pulling out. But if you look carefully, to the left hand side of that picture, you can see another little car. I think it was a Ford as well, and she was actually stuck in the car. I don't know how badly injured she was because we left before they got her out, but they were literally cutting her out of the car. I've never seen that in real life. I've seen it on films, I've seen it on programs, stuff like that, but I've never seen that in real life. That was actually mad that they had to like cut her out of the car. So as you can imagine, they wasn't letting anyone through while they were cutting the lady out of the car because it was quite dangerous, they said. So we had to wait until we gave up and decided to like walk around, go through the bush, and we made our way into town. And we're like, what if it's not moved by the time we get back? We're gonna have to walk the entire way home. But we're like, nah, that's like 3 hours away. They would have like moved 3 cars by then and got her out to a hospital in 3 hours. Like, come on, like they're supposed to be like working fast. So we continue on our way, and it's time to go home. The bus comes when we're in town, and it should say Biggin Hill Valley on it. That's where it was going, but no. This bus only said Bromley Common, which was literally about a 5-minute drive down the road. So we basically had to walk about, I say, a 25-minute bus journey. And it ain't gonna be no 25 minutes when you're walking. This shit took us 2 hours from midnight to get home. I didn't get home till 2. And we were running. Like, me and my friend I sat at home. I can still run, but I can't run for that long distance. So jogging was a stress, but we managed to do it. And we pretty much ran 3/4 of that bitch. And it still took us 2 hours. Could you imagine if we just walked at a slow pace? I'd have got home at like 3:30 in the morning. No shit. That was so long. I'm feeling the after pain right now as my legs are absolutely killing me. I don't do exercise. I don't go to the gym. I don't go to no athlete club. So running for about an hour straight. Well, not run, I wouldn't say run, it was definitely a fast jog though. We were jogging, we were just listening to music. I don't even know how I managed to stay up. It was so bad. Luckily I wasn't drunk. We sweat all the alcohol out of us anyway. I was sweating buckets. It was midnight and I was sweating buckets, so it was definitely it wasn't too bad. But when we got to the accident scene again, that was when they were literally moving the cars. We drove past the trucks that had the cars on them. The one that they were cutting the woman out of, they didn't just cut her side of the car, no, they cut the entire, it was a convertible when they were done with that bitch. It had no roof. So that was definitely, like I said, the worst crash I'd ever seen. Hopefully they were all okay. I only heard one fatal thing, like I said, so hopefully they were all okay. Let me know if you've ever seen or been in a car crash. I've only know one of my friends had, but it wasn't, they just tipped. They tipped like one of those small smart cars. I can't remember what its name. So I've never been in a car crash. I don't want to be in a car crash. I'm learning to drive, so hopefully I don't get in a car crash, because that looks scary. Definitely, if I'm not hurt, you'd be shooken up after that. Definitely be scared to get in a car again after that one. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, let me know what you guys have seen or been in. Thanks for watching today's video, and I shall see you tomorrow for another Black and Sweet video.